Matt.
Yes.
Matt.
Roses.
Why is it
Mm-hmm.
that, so coffee, right? Coffee has water in it. Just like tea, right? Tea and coffee. It's basically, no, this is going somewhere.
Okay. You know, it feels like it's going somewhere to me.
It's always going somewhere. So it's basically what we're talking about here is like bean water and murky leaf water, right? I would say that. I would say
Coffee
these are
and tea are bean and leaf water, yes.
murky leaf water, because I don't like tea, so I need to like insult it. So
okay, well, but coffee is definitely more murky.
You know
than
what?
tea
I
is.
didn't ask, but maybe. So if that's true, why can I not hydrate with coffee?
Okay. How much of a answer do you want here?
I just want some justification in my thoughts. Like, I feel that I should be able to hydrate with coffee and not just water, because there is water in coffee. Listen, I know it's a diuretic.
Yes.
I know I'm going to pee this shit out.
Yes.
But not right away.
Okay, do you know you're not getting hydrated by the piss in your body? Do you know that having a lot of piss in your body does not mean you're hydrated?
Yes, it does. Totally does.
Okay, so all right. There's two things your body does with water. Either it incorporates it into your cells, right? And then it eventually gets flushed out into piss, or it sort of like it doesn't, and it goes straight to piss.
Or it's sweat, right? Or you sweat it out, right?
Well, yes. Okay, so that would be in that first category. If your body is using the water in your cells, it'll either turn to piss or blood or sweat. But if your body doesn't use the water, it just turns straight to piss. So if you're drinking a diuretic and actually, this is one I'm not clear of. I don't know if a diuretic. Actually, I think it probably works more like I'm about to say than what I was saying. I think a diuretic it'll still use that water in your cells, but it'll make your cells process all the water that's already in them faster. So you're losing water faster than you're gaining it. So if you're full of piss, your body's not going to be like, I'm pretty thirsty. I'm just going to go down to the bladder and get some of the stuff we already used and pull it back in. I'm just going to cycle it back through.
Okay.
I think I don't know. Hopefully we don't have any biologists listening.
So
to
what
the
you're
show
saying
that
is
like, that's not how it works.
I've been dehydrated for the last 20 years of my life.
Now you could piss out your piss and then drink your piss, and you're going to get a little bit of hydration from that.
Right, because isn't that what survivalists do? I don't know anything about anything.
I don't know, but I know that piss is not completely nutrientless. Piss is hydrating. You could be drinking your own piss.
What you're saying is I have a better chance at fixing my terrible dehydration problem with my own pee than I do with bean water.
Yes, because the bean water is you're going to lose more water than you gain. Where piss, you're not going to gain a lot of water, right? You're not going to gain very much water. There's not a lot of usable water in your piss, but there's some.
The more you know.
you know that's like why a lot of animals eat their own other bathroom stuff.
Okay, we need to stop. I didn't think it would go this far.
Because there's still some, right? There's still some nutrients in there.
Uh-huh.
And so you just keep pushing it. You just keep going through it over and over and over. Are you glad you started this
Human
conversation?
Centipede.
Yeah, so you could every time you use the bathroom in any way, you could just ingest it again.
Uh-huh. And survive. See, Human Centipede.
Well, no, I don't know that you'll survive.
It's a nature documentary.
Hold on, I don't know that you'll survive. I think there's... Hey, everybody, and welcome back to
Hi.
Save Your Game. I'm your host, Matt Allcamp, and I have another host here. You got to give her a second. She's drinking her own piss, and there she is.
Oh,
it's
I'm
pushing
good.
up
It's good.
roses.
I'm just trying to hydrate. I think you have to excuse me. I'm a little traumatized. I just learned today that coffee has not been hydrating me, and I've been dehydrated for all of my life.
Now, I'll say this. I think you could. I think it's more like, this is the thing with alcohol and coffee, is like, we say they're more dehydrating than they are hydrating. I don't think that's entirely true. I think it's like you are still being hydrated, just so minimally.
Yeah, I mean, it's better than nothing.
I think that's
right?
how it works.
Like, if you were in a hot summer's day in Chicago, which it is, like a cold coffee would be better than like nothing.
I believe so. I believe that in truth, and this goes against like, I think this goes against popular wisdom here, but I think I've read before that like that's actually a little bit misunderstood. And in truth, if you were dying of thirst, if you were shriveling up in the desert and somebody walked by and dropped a beer, mm-hmm. you would be better off drinking that beer. You wouldn't be like, it wouldn't be like, but if I drink that beer, I'll be more dehydrated. No, that's liquid. Put it in your body. Put it in your body right fucking now. And same with coffee. But I think you'll still die of dehydration if you're trying to get across if you have 20 gallons of coffee and you're trying to cross the desert with that, you're gonna probably die of dehydration because you're getting so little hydration from it.
Right. I'm glad we had this talk.
Me too. What if a camel stored other stuff in their hump?
Like coffee?
Like coffee or beer or juicy juice?
Juice? Oh my god, juicy juice? I remember juicy juice.
I don't know if this is I don't know that that's like a great
We're such millennials.
I don't know that that's a great comedy. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing about juicy juice, Roses. Juicy juice is actually great. It is 100% juice.
It is?
Yeah, so when you go to the store and you're looking at juices and there's like, maybe you see a more mature juice, like Ocean Spray.
Ooh,
right?
Ocean Spray, cranberry.
If you go, well, cranberry is actually pretty good for it. But if you look at it, you're looking at Ocean Spray cranberry, and let me pull it up. Let me pull up a little Ocean Spray cranberry. It's
like filled with like preservatives, right?
I don't know what it's filled with. I have no idea, but it is not. There's probably 100% juice, but it is not 100% juice.
But I'm looking at an image that says Ocean Spray 100% juice.
Really? I'm looking at an image here that says Ocean Spray 100% vitamin C.
What?
Oh, okay. There is a 100% juice version of Ocean Spray, it looks like.
Okay.
But not all Ocean Spray is 100% juice. However, look up Juicy Juice.
Right, I did. And it does
all
say 100%.
Juicy Juice says 100% juice. And you know why I know this?
Why? Were you dehydrated?
No, when we were on Wick, when my son's mom was pregnant, we were on Wick, and one of the things we could buy with our Wick vouchers was Juicy Juice because it was 100% juice.
Is it good? Like, I've had Juicy Juice. It's been a while since I've had Juicy Juice, but is it good?
It's sweet. I usually, if I have Juicy Juice, which I buy juice occasionally, and generally I'll buy store brand 100% juice, like apple juice or whatever. But if I buy Juicy Juice, I'll water it down a little bit because I'm an adult. I'm a sophisticated man. But it's very sweet. Like, when was the last time you just had juice of any kind?
It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a really long time.
Damn it.
Sorry.
Juice is so sweet.
It is really
sweet. And I don't
sweet.
know how I used to just like pound that shit down all the time.
I think apple juice, though, is like, because apples are a lot of water. Apples are really hydrating, you guys. Don't be like me. Don't just drink coffee. Have an apple. I think apples are a little less sweet, personally.
So it depends what kind of. So if I buy just regular ass apple juice from Giant, and I buy Giant brand Giant apple juice, it's kind of like it's way too sweet, and I kind of have to water it down. Yeah. But there's, if I buy Giant brand, what's it called? Honeycrisp apple juice. Perfect.
Nice.
If I buy Giant brand, what was the other kind? They have a bunch of different types of apple juice types at Giant.
I had a
Let's go to Giant.
Sunday.
Let's cancel this podcast and we'll go to Giant, the grocery store.
I don't know if I'll make it to you tonight, but
do you what's your grocery store in Chicago?
Jewel.
Gotta
go to the Jewels.
Go to the Jewels.
The Jewels. Yeah, it's called Jewel.
Okay. We have a bunch of different grocery stores here, but one of them is Giant, and it rules.
I've heard of that.
Then there's Acme, which rules less. Wegmans.
Yeah,
which
I've
is
heard
everybody's
of Wegmans.
favorite, but it's like,
do you have like a Lion? Is there something called Lion?
Food Lion is to the south of us.
Food Lion. Yeah,
I don't have a Food Lion where I live, but there's Food Lions in like Maryland, I think, is where they start. Maryland and Delaware and Virginia.
Yeah, North Carolina has
North Carolina's Food Lion.
What about do you have Mariano's?
What?
Oh man, I love Mariano's and the Jewels.
The thing is, we have Wawa, which, man, so I just got back from a nationwide road trip, and
I'm mad at you, by the way.
What's that? Why?
Because I wore new glasses when you came to visit me, and you didn't even say anything. You even noticed. You didn't say anything.
Oh, hey, nice glasses.
I'm not wearing them now.
Damn it.
I'm wearing my hexagons now.
So I went to a Buc-ee's.
Okay.
It sucked.
But people love Buc-ee's, though.
It was horrible. It was awful.
But people love it.
Everything there sucked. And if you eat meat, you might like it a little more. But fuck, dude. There was like 80 types of sandwiches, and all of them had meat on them. There was not one. There was not. They were like, we've thought of every sandwich. And it's like a beef sandwich, a beef and bacon sandwich, a beef and bacon and chicken sandwich, a beef and bacon and chicken and ham sandwich, a beef and bacon and chicken and ham, and what's another meat? Fish sandwich.
Which is kind of meat.
I don't think they had that. And the one thing their fucking tiny little beaver imaginations can't dream up is a single type of sandwich without a meat in it.
Oh my god!
Just do the cheese.
Surprising.
If that's you just put the cheese on.
Yeah. That's surprising to me because veggie sandwiches with like cheese or Mediterranean sandwiches are pretty popular.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And what I also found out is that I am spoiled with Wawa, because at Wawa you make your own fucking sandwich. You don't.
Wawa's
make it
got
yourself.
everything. Wawa's great. We don't have one.
You go up to that touchscreen. You put exactly what you want on your sandwich. You can make any kind of fucking sandwich you want. It's your choice. You get to make the sandwich. No one can tell you what you can't be on your sandwich. You put it on there.
Are we sponsored by Wawa? What's happening?
And then what we have here in Pennsylvania, we have the less good Wawa type, which is Sheetz, which is like a Wawa, but kind of like the shitty Wawa. It's like a Wawa, but it's shitty. And at Sheetz, you also make your own sandwich. You go up to the little thing, you press the little buttons, you make it you tell them what you want on your sandwich.
Yeah.
It sucks. It's worse. It's like the ingredients are never fresh, and and all this stuff sucks.
It's like the Subway of Wawa. It's the Subway of Wawa.
The Subway of Wawa. So, but Buc-ee's, all of them. Love's is more of like a travel stop, and that's in like every state. But Love's,
we have Love's.
I stopped at a Buc-ee's. I stopped at a what's that new one that's been popping up all over the place lately?
I don't know. I've only seen Buc-ee's.
Quick Trip. I didn't stop at a Quick Trip. I didn't stop at a Stewart Shops. Oh, Rutter's. Rutter's has been invading Pennsylvania, and Rutter's is horrible. Rutter's is like if Sheetz was worse. And it's like Sheetz is already the bad one.
I don't know, man. Sheetz menu looks pretty good.
And then there's I don't know what the other one, like Stucky. There's another one. Is Stucky's the one from
Stucky's is Sam and Max.
Sam and Max. So what is Stucky's is based on?
Yeah, it's based on something, right?
I think it might be based on Buc-ee's, but there's another thing. There's another one that's similar to it. That's like, it's in Texas.
Okay.
Texas.
No. I think you're right because Sam and Max is Snucky's.
Sam and Max is Snuck. Okay, so yes, there's a Stucky's. Stucky's was a little better than Buc-ee's, but not by because they had breakfast sandwiches at Stucky. I could just go like get an egg. Egg and cheese on a biscuit, and that was
sounds good.
But Stucky's also sold like 90% of what it had there were things in the shape of Texas or things in the shape of guns. So
or Texas in the shape of a gun.
so no thank you, Stucky's.
Stucky's, please. Stucky's apparently has a pecan root beer, which kind of sounds kind of good to me. I don't know. I'll do that.
Stucky's has pecan root beer?
There's an image on the Google Images.
I want to try pecan root beer. Holy shit.
That sounds good.
But here's the thing. So I knew by the time I got back to Pennsylvania, I was like, all right, nothing in this entire great nation of ours rivals Wawa.
That's probably true.
And then today, I went into a Wawa.
Okay.
And oh my God, I was right. It's so good.
I thought you were going to give me some hard news there for a second.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Because I had gotten smoothies on the road and been like, ugh, what are these?
Yeah.
You get a smoothie at Wawa and you're like, ooh, it tastes like the fruit that's supposed to be in it.
Honestly, I kind of like can't wait to go because I want to get out there for your birthday, which isn't. I don't want to like dox your birthday, but it's like coming up.
It's coming up soon.
And Matt came to my birthday, so I'm gonna go to his. Yeah,
it's in June, y'all. If you want to wish me if you want to wish me a happy 40th, in
30th.
June,
I'm sorry, did you say 30th? Pretty sure you said 30th.
Come in June. In June, send me a gift. Send me a gift.
Yes, send a gift.
Send me $1,000.
Buy him a vegetable sandwich.
Buy me a vegetable. Send me vegetables and $1,000. Send me $1,000. I'll spend it all. I promise. If you guys are like, this is only for vegetables, I will save that $1,000 and throughout the year I will spend it slowly on vegetables. You
are lying because no, you're gonna buy donuts. Don't even fib.
Not if I will buy. Then I'll buy donuts with my money, and that $1,000 will be my vegetable fund.
The vegetable. Please contribute to Matt's birthday vegetable fund, which I will be making on GoFundMe. So stay tuned.
We're making jokes here, and what I know from our fans is that when we jokingly ask them to give us things that are unreasonable, they just will do it.
It's because they're sweet.
So please, don't give me $1,000 for vegetables. That's ridiculous.
I'll get you a vegetable for your birthday.
If they give it to me, I'll take it.
But so now I'm kind of looking forward to going to Wawa, and you've hyped it up kind of a lot, and now it's kind of like, I have expectations about Wawa here.
In truth, it's just gonna feel like a deli. And a nice.
They have coffee, right?
And a nice. Yes, they have coffee, and it's good coffee.
Bean water. But you've seen me. You've seen me recently, and you know how excited I get over nothing.
Their coffee is good for gas station or
convenience store. Yeah.
Convenience store coffee.
Yeah,
like it's better than your average of those, but it's not as good as like coffee shop coffee.
I'm still going to be
excited. Their deli. Their deli is better than literally any convenience store ever, but it's not as good as a deli.
I'm still excited for it, man.
Yes.
What if I like go
I'm
to your
just trying to
birthday and I'm like,
temper.
hey, I'm gonna ditch you for Wawa.
I'm trying. Well, I'd be like, well, then come back in 5 minutes. You don't stay at Wawa.
No, I live here now, actually. I really like
why
it here.
are you spending time at a Wawa? No.
Quality time
You
with
go
Wawa.
in, you get your stuff, and you leave.
It's not what I do. I like to look at my surroundings.
Oh, all right. Why don't we, that's what you can do when you get here. See how long you can stay in a Wawa.
Wait, are you leaving? Are you leaving me at the Wawa?
Yeah,
is that the challenge?
I'm gonna go in, get my stuff, and leave. And
man,
I'm gonna and then go enjoy it. And then you text me when you're like, I'm ready to leave the Wawa. I've stayed here as long as I possibly can.
Listen, you know what would happen? Just based on knowing myself for a really long time.
You end up getting a job.
Oh, not just a job, my friend. I end up being the owner. I own this Wawa now. Or I do a meet and greet, a Pushing of Roses meet and greet. And when you come back to Wawa, there's 200 people there.
They're like, do not do this. We are a convenience store. Our whole business model is you get in and get out.
We're all dressed up as Jessica Fletcher. It'll be the greatest thing ever. So anyway, I'm excited.
This is a podcast about video games, obviously.
Obviously,
very clearly, and we've proven this.
But I like talking.
Yeah, so that's what we'll continue to do, and we'll talk about video games.
Right.
But
well, thank you for inviting me back to talk about King's Quest V. That's really nice of you. I can't wait.
All right, have you been playing King's Quest V lately?
I've always been playing King's Quest. I'm playing it right now.
A little bit of King's Quest V in your mind.
That's not even a lie. Well, that's fine. That's hilarious to me.
But since we've talked about this, since we don't always play games every week, we thought we'd open this thing, and we've just talked about convenience stores for 10 minutes, but
way too long.
We thought we'd open these episodes with more just kind of what are you enjoying, in case you've been watching a show or a movie or reading a book. But video games get priority. Yeah. So what have you been enjoying lately?
Well, you and I went to a comic book store not long ago, Alley Cat Comics in Chicago, and I found the greatest thing ever, which is a Muppets Noir comic book.
Mm-hmm.
And I got super stoked for it. So I bought the first 3 editions, and it's the best. It is so cute. I really like it, but I've been told that I don't know if you remember this or not. There's 4 issues only.
Yeah, it's a limited series.
How can that be?
It's called a mini series.
I don't understand. Why?
Some stories. Sometimes you go buy a book, right? And sometimes a book is 200 pages. And it tells the whole story, right?
Yeah.
And then sometimes a book is only 80 pages, but it still tells a full story.
Yeah, what's your point?
Okay, so this is a story that's told in 4 issues instead of more than that.
That's stupid.
Well, all right. You heard it here first, folks. Pushing Up Roses has declared all short stories are stupid.
Stupid. Absolutely stupid.
Short stories, miniseries, one-shots, they're all stupid.
Fucking stupid.
Movies,
but yeah.
because they're not TV shows.
Yeah, stupid.
Mm-hmm.
No, I honestly, I don't agree with that. I don't care if things are short, but this is one of the more cuter things that I have come across. I don't read a lot. I'm not anti-comic. I do like comics, but more passively than you, I think. I have my things that I'm big fans of, right? In terms of graphic novels and I don't know. I like The Crow a lot. Is that graphic novel or is that comic? I don't really know, and I don't really care.
It's a comic.
Okay, fine. They hold hands, I guess. But
well,
like
a graphic novel. Okay, a comic book is a. I mean, they're all comic books. It's not just they hold hands; they're all comic books. But the word graphic novel means you have a story told in comic book form that is one paperbacks.
Right.
Length. Like it
right.
is a self-contained, it is not serialized. You have one book that is told, but The Crow was single issues, and
right.
you know, it gets collected into paperbacks, but that's a collection of issues.
Do you know who Roger Langridge is?
Roger Langridge, no.
He's the cartoonist behind the Muppets comic, and people really like him, and he's like a veteran of comics.
Okay.
Why don't you know this, comic book boy? Come on.
Oh yeah, I know every single person who's ever drawn a comic book.
Yeah.
This guy's not like, I mean, I'm sure this guy does good work, but this guy's not like a famous, a well-known comic book guy.
Whatever. Anyway, I've been enjoying that. I'm enjoying Muppets. Muppets Noir, the comic, which I highly recommend. It is super cute. And it's pretty, and I love the Muppets, and Rizzo the Rat's in it, and that's my favorite Muppet. What else have I been? I'm trying now. Now I'm trying to think of anything else I've been doing.
I mean, Muppet. There's been Muppet Show comic books since.
I know, but this one's noir though.
Okay.
This one's special.
There was a series called The Treasure of Peg Leg Wilson, also by Roger Langridge.
Oh, okay.
There's a series called The Four Seasons, and each book represents another season. That's also by Robert Langridge. Oh, wow. It looks like all of these are by Robert Langridge. I think I might have this one, Meet the Muppets, #1. I think I have that.
That sounds so cute.
But yeah, he's done a bunch of miniseries, and he did a Pigs in Space one-shot.
Oh, Pigs in Space! So exciting. Yeah, I love all things Muppets. So I've been enjoying that.
Okay.
I can't remember what I've been watching. I don't know why. I think I've just been watching... This is so stupid. I've been watching the Great Food Truck Race episodes from the Food Network. But like I wanted to see, so I watched a very recent season, like a modern season, right? I'm like, okay, that's pretty. Yeah, this is modern. This is what it is. I decided to go back and watch like a really early season to see how much it changed. And it's wild. Sure. Reality TV, I mean, quote reality TV, it's more competition show TV. It is strange the things that we used to put on television. Like, I don't understand. Like, there's all these mini games that people had to do.
Yeah.
Like Double Dare style mini games in a food truck competition was so strange. Everyone is yelling at each other. There's so much drama. I'm like, ugh, no wonder we changed like this whole thing. But like here's the thing about me. I love food competition shows.
Okay.
I'll watch I've watched every Gordon Ramsay competition show ever. I love them. And so I am like mildly enjoying Food Truck Race.
Food Truck Race. But
yeah.
And it is like how fast you can make the food. It is not, you have to race food trucks.
No, it's not Food Truck Racing.
Oh, that is a good show. That would be a great show. Okay,
It'd be a great Nintendo 64 game.
It is a car racing show, but you also have to prepare food. And oh my God. All right. No, this is a game. You're right. This is a game. Okay. So you are in a race with a bunch of other food trucks. So so there's half of the game, and maybe it's an asynchronous multiplayer, right? Like maybe this is like a new friend slop game or whatever. Okay. So half the game, you're driving the truck and you're racing other food trucks from a start point to an end point.
Yeah.
But there are in the back is like a Overcooked style cooking game, and you have to be preparing food for customers along the way.
Wow.
And if you don't have their food ready by the time you reach that customer, then you got to stop your car. You got to stop your car and finish making the food before you keep going. So if you're playing single player, you set your car to like you're like driving, and then you're like, okay, we're on a straightaway for a little bit. I can set this to cruise control, run in the back and chop onions before I hit that turn up there. I almost missed the turn. And yeah.
God,
Or
we are geniuses. Why doesn't
or-
anyone hire us to make
or
games?
it is asynchronous, where like you can trade. Like one person's driving the food truck, the other person is cooking the food in the back. And then if the person in the back runs behind, like is getting behind, then you might have to be like, okay, I'll stop the car and I'll come back and help you finish this burger or whatever.
Hey, you want to watch?
You want
to watch next food truck race with me so we can get inspired to write our
inspired. Yeah, all we have to
game
do now is learn anything about making video games.
Love it. So that's also
okay.
This is the first time that I've mentioned this on the pod, but I picked up a part-time job at a pottery painting studio, and I'm really enjoying it. Yay! I'm actually really good at it, you guys. I am good with people.
Against all odds.
Again, contrary to popular belief, I'm very good with people.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm learning how to, do the kilns, and I glaze, and I help people with their pots, which is all I really want in life.
Just to help people with their pots.
Do you need help with your pots?
Mm-mm.
I can do that.
No, I don't. I don't have any pots I need help with, and I don't think I need any more pots.
Oh, I see. So
I don't. But hey, if you want to help me with my pots, no, I can't even pretend I don't have any pots. I'm sorry.
I can't even pretend to be interested in what Sarah's interested in.
It's not about interest. It's that I don't have any pots to help you with.
Well, I will make you pots. Okay. And then I will help you with them. This is a lot of work.
If anybody wants any aftermarket secondhand...
Hey!
What? You can't hear this. You can't hear this. My hand is over the microphone. If anybody wants any secondhand pots, just get at me. I'm about to apparently have a lot of pots that I don't need.
I can't believe this. What have you been enjoying, Matt?
So I've been on my road trip, so I haven't sat down with much media, but I did play a little bit of a couple different games. So I'll just go over a couple of the things I've been playing. And I think we just looked it up, and I think the what do you call it? I think the embargo ends on two of these before this episode is out, so I can talk about all three.
Yeah.
First, I've been playing Mina the Hollower. Holy shit!
Nice.
This is the new game by Yacht Club Games, who did Shovel Knight. And it's got a similar sort of aesthetic. It's got that kind of Nintendo, NES kind of looking pixel art graphic style, really colorful, very cute.
It is really cute. Really, really cute.
And you play Mina, who is a hollower. She's like a little mouse. You're on your way back to this kingdom, and I guess you invented their form of generator, their form of electricity, and they need you to come back and fix them. Something's gone wrong. So you were on your way back when your ship gets attacked by a big monster, and you grab a weapon and you have to fight your way to the town amidst it being taken over. And I'm not much further than that. Then the sort of world opens up and you have a big map you can explore. It's kind of Zelda-like in that it's top down. It's it kind of allows you to go wherever you want. There's some items. There's some things that are gated by trinkets or items that you find. And, there's areas you can't access unless you have that proper item. There aren't unique levels like there is in Shovel Knight, but I believe that sort of like traveling through different paths is very linear, almost acts like levels.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. And I believe there are dungeons.
Oh, cool.
And so far it's difficult. There's a lot of secrets hidden everywhere. The sort of the way Mina works is you have a weapon that you can use, like a sword, or you have like an axe on a chain or something, and then you have a sidearm which changes. So you can get like axes that you can throw, or you can get like at one point you get an umbrella that allows you to hover in the air when you jump, or you can throw it in front of you and it deflects projectiles.
Some of these screenshots make me think about Chrono Trigger. Which I guess you already kind of confirmed, because you said, yeah, it looks a little bit like Super Nintendo.
I think it's more. I feel like it's more Nintendo.
Oh,
right?
Nintendo.
It feels like it's missing. Yeah, it feels like it's missing. It's like 8-bit rather than 16-bit or whatever.
Yeah, probably.
Right? I don't know. I don't know how many bit it is, but that's how it strikes me. And the one cool thing about it is, even though it's top down, there's a lot of verticality to it. You can jump, and so you'll have to jump over pits, and you have to jump over enemy attacks. There's enemies that hover. A lot of your weapons will have an arc to them, so even though it's top down, you're kind of aiming upwards in a way. You're thinking about it on like vertical levels.
Yeah.
And if you hold your jump button, because this is what being a hollower means, if you hold your jump button, you dive under the ground. And you can kind of move and dig under the ground for a short period of time. Which is really cool. Like, is a really cool mechanic for fighting people, right? Because somebody thrusts a sword at you. Do you want to try and just jump to the side? Or do you have enough time to jump underground, pass underneath the person, pop up on the other side, and hit them with your weapon? So again, really cool, really fluid. Also, difficult as hell. Like, I'm having a lot of trouble with it.
I expected, if it was by Shovel Knight company, I expected it'd be a little difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a level up mechanic. There's a lot of townsfolk to talk to.
Yeah.
You collect bones as you go, and you can either bone up, which just means like applying bones to your stats to level them up, or you can use them as like money. The bones are their money, actually. And that's Mina the Hollower. I'm not going to say too much more about it because I'm not very far into it, and I am sure every single video game podcast this week is talking about Mina the Hollower.
I bet there's gonna be like Let's Plays and streams and stuff coming out too.
Yeah, so if you listen to any other video game podcasts than ours, first of all, how dare you? But second of all,
what are you doing?
Second of all, you're hearing about Mina the Hollower this week, I guarantee it.
Yeah.
Another game that just came out that I was fortunate enough to play, and I can't say too much about it because I'm writing a review on this one. But that I was fortunate enough to get a preview copy of is this game called The Remake of the End of the Greatest RPG of All Time.
Amazing. Best name.
The premise is exactly what it sounds like. There are two people who are they were a big fan of this RPG and they wanted to make a game, so they decided they would remake the greatest RPG of all time. And this really is seemingly based on like Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, it does look like Chrono Trigger.
And this is a fictional RPG. This is an RPG that never existed.
Yeah.
And they realized that the license was in limbo, so they just decided to make an RPG. And somehow posted on Steam was the ending of this game. And not only do you just like load in, and it's kind of funny when you load the game, you get 21 of 23 achievements unlocked because you've already played the rest of the game.
Yeah.
So you start the game, you click load or continue or whatever, and you're at the final boss fight, but there's no way you can beat this boss fight because it's gated by all this knowledge that you don't have. And much like the deduction games that are so popular right now, or Tunic, or even like Blueprints, all the knowledge you need is sort of in the game.
Yeah.
So you'll lose this boss fight and you'll start back over at the beginning of this like final castle. And as you do, you start finding pages, like in Tunic, you find pages to the guidebook. And these, you can look at those to give you hints. Now, again, I don't want to get much more into it than that. Because I will be writing a review on this, but this game gets very fucking meta.
Yeah, very much
fast.
so. Yeah.
Do you want to tell them about the one part of it that I played with you?
Yeah. So, when Matt was visiting, because, games are going to come up in conversation. Look, you put Matt and I in a space and there's going to be game talk that's going to happen. And you're like, yeah, come look at this game. I'm like, all right. And you booted that up and you kind of showed me the mechanics and kind of some of the meta stuff, but I didn't realize how meta it went until you're like, let's call this phone number that's on.
Found a phone number. Yeah.
There's like a phone number on like a little item in the game. I'm like, okay, so we call it. And I'm like, oh my God, this can't be. I hope this is not someone's real number. Like that would be.
We were so afraid somebody would pick up.
I was just like, I felt like I froze for a second, just waiting for this phone to ring. But it was tied to the game, and they had like a little meta, and you could even leave a voice message, which I think you did.
I think it's safe to say this. They said, we won't be too specific, but they said something like, please stop playing this game right now. I do not know how you got your hands on it, but please, we've worked hard on this, and somebody's ruining it all. Please, because some the premise of this game is like one of the mysteries here is, how am I playing this game?
Yeah.
Why am I only playing the end of it? Did the developers actually publish this game? And again, I don't want to say much more than that, but
it's interesting. I feel like it could easily, and I don't necessarily think this is where it's going, but I think it could easily be a horror game. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's like some kind of other meta mystery to this, and it's like something scary. But yeah, I think it's actually really charming. You guys know that we talk about meta things in video games. We don't always like it because it can seem just a little cheap or shoehorned, but when it's like got that mystery to it, I don't know. Yeah, there's something different about it. I liked what you showed me.
Yeah, I don't like when a game just sort of winks at you.
Yeah,
as its meta narrative, but
winking at me. Don't hit on me, game.
But this game, it breaks containment, right? Like it's like, it's not. It is. It's sort of telling you that the fact that you're playing it is part of the story.
Yes. Yeah.
Its Steam page is part of the story. The website that the Steam page links to is part of the story. So in that sense, it's like, it's a bit of an ARG.
Yeah.
Which I don't always like ARG elements in my adventure games.
Right.
Because number one, I have a hard time with them, and number two, I don't like alt tabbing. I wanted to stay in the fucking game. But something about this is working. It's not. It's wearing its influences really on its sleeve. Like, there's a character in the game that's wearing a Tunic shirt.
yes, there is. Yeah.
You're like, okay, all right.
That.
Not to put too fine a point on it, huh, buddy? But,
have you played Hypnospace Outlaw?
I have not.
It kind of gave me some vibes of that. Hypnospace Outlaw. I feel like there was some meta some meta stuff, or a lot of meta stuff, if I remember correctly.
That's what I understand about Hypnospace Outlaw, but isn't Hypnospace Outlaw all that stuff is still in the game, right? Like there is a
yes, I
like
think
you don't have to
so.
you don't have to tab out of the application.
I don't honestly, I don't remember.
Okay.
Because I played it when it came out, so that was quite a long time ago now. It's just like a similar vibe, I think, that I got. But you're right. This is going to, it asks you to do things outside of the game, like get on your phone and call this random number.
Oh, it does. Okay.
No, I'm saying I'm
sorry.
saying that's what this game does. I don't think that's what Hypnospace does.
Yeah. So, I like it. I don't know. I don't know that I love it, but I like it so far, and I'm interested to. I'm stuck. I should also say I'm hopelessly stuck.
Oh, okay.
But we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
The last game that I want to talk about here before we talk about our big game for this episode is a game called Subversive Memories.
Mm-hmm.
I think I saw it. This was a recommendation by Casey Explosion.
It's a survival horror.
And it is a survival horror game built around just like the concept of memory. Mm-hmm. And you play a girl who's sort of like, you are going to this sort of secret kind of black site facility. Mm-hmm. It's very PS1 style graphics.
Yeah.
It's like, which is obviously the big trend right now in horror games.
A lot of people like that.
Maybe it's even like that trend is even maybe a little bit past already, right?
maybe so.
But so maybe this is catching like the tail end of that trend. But you don't get a gun, you don't get any weapons, you get a flashlight, and you find battery around, and throughout this facility are these shadows of people.
Scary.
And you see, so they're invisible people, and you see their shadows. And the way that you defeat them is by flashing your flashlight at them, and each flash uses a bit of battery. And they can attack you and you can die and whatever. But the bulk of this game is you're wandering around this facility in the dark with a flashlight, and finding documents. Mm-hmm. And basically you're just running into a series of locked doors, right? So like, the doors are either unlocked with keys you find or with, like knowledge, like you're you're trying to figure out number combinations or letter combinations or whatever, like combination locks. To get deeper into this facility and to find more documents, and each document reveals a little bit more about the story. The story seems fairly simple, but it is an interesting idea about it's kind of the thesis of the game, I'd say, is sort of like the political is personal and the personal is political. Mm-hmm. And it seems to be telling a story about the way that governments subvert one another. The way that, say, the U.S. will overthrow a government in South America. Mm-hmm. As like a secret operation, but that these things can sometimes have a personal cost for people. Mm-hmm. And it tells that also through like, there's a monster, right? Like there's supernatural stuff here too.
Is it scary?
I haven't been scared, but it is.
Okay.
There's spookiness to it, and there's some thrilling moments. I think if you're really sensitive to jump scares, there's some sort of light jump scares in the
Sure.
game, but I think it's going to be difficult to be scared by this game. I think more you're just going to be a little spooked.
Fair.
It's called Subversive Memories. It's I'm liking it a lot.
Nice.
I am also stuck in that game.
Oh.
There's a
What's
lot
going on, Matt?
There's a lot of backtracking, and some of the hints are not super direct. And I think I think it maybe was written in Spanish and then translated to English, so that might be part of it.
Yeah.
So there's 3 different games, very, very different games for you to check out if you like the meta deduction style game. Check out the remake of the end of the greatest RPG of all time. If you like survival horror mystery stuff, check out Subversive Memories. And if you like platforming, Zelda, Shovel Knight, action adventure stuff, check out Mina the Hollower.
Cute mice.
If you like cute mice,
which we all do.
If you like cute mice, just adopt a cute mouse. Save it from its fate of being eaten by a snake or whatever.
Thanks, Matt.
What else? All right. I've talked about games a lot. I want to hear you talk about games by telling our listeners.
What we're talking about, even though it's totally in the title already?
Yeah. I don't remember. I can't remember. Oh, dang it. I can't remember.
Well, my dear Matt, today we're going to be talking about Cult of Vacui, which I thought was going to be scary. Way more scary. And then I think I texted you and I'm like, this is not scary.
Yeah, it's spooky.
But we'll get into it.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Cult Vacui. So why don't you play some... Oh, wait. We have to change... We got a copyright strike.
What are we going to do?
What
are we going to do?
I don't know.
All right, I'm going to play a real random song right here.
Okay.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Save Your Game. I am one of your hosts, Pushing Up Roses. With me as always, the greatest runner of our times, the GOAT, Matt Ockamp. Hi, Matt.
Yeah, I just got back from running across the country.
He ran. I don't know if you knew.
I ran all the way to LA, and I ran to the Grand Canyon, and I ran up and down both sides of the Grand Canyon. And
Amazing.
they were like, stop that. And I was like, you can't stop me once I've started.
That explains why you were like out of breath when you got to Chicago, and that explains why you like housed that deep dish pizza.
Yeah,
needed the energy.
It was a lot. It was a lot. So we're talking about Cult Vacui.
Yeah, that is a game that I did not know what the mechanic was. I actually thought it was a traditional point and click, but it's not. It actually has a much different mechanic than I was even expecting.
It's very similar to a traditional point. It's very similar to a first-person point and click.
Yes,
but yeah, this game's a little bit more like a. This game's a little bit more like a series of very high concept escape rooms.
Yeah. And even then, I feel like saying escape room isn't quite like, yes, but also it's got kind of that like Dreams in the Witch House thing, or like Seance of Lake Manor thing, where you're spending time like on actions. Like you're not just escaping a situation, you're spending like time on it. I'm not gonna lie, the time restraint freaked me out because it always does.
Right.
Well, it did in Seance, and that was fine.
I think one of the things that makes the time we'll give some overall thoughts, and then we'll get more. Yeah, we'll get a little more detailed. But one of the things that makes the time, a little easier, a little less upset, like a little less stressful, is that each sequence is real. You once you know what you're doing, you can plow through them.
True.
They're
true.
very short.
Yeah.
It might take you an hour-ish per sequence.
Yeah.
At most, when you're trying to figure out just like, what do I do here? When you're trying to solve the puzzles. But once you know what you're doing, like if you fail, you're going to run back through it in 10 to 15 minutes and get right back where you last were stuck. So so what's the premise of this game? I know it changes halfway through, but where do we start?
I mean, I think it kind of changes a little bit after the first half. So in the first, sorry, not half, but the first part of
third. I'll say it this way. The game the story is like a traditional 3-act structure with a prologue.
Yes.
Where acts 1 and 2 are one section of the game, act 3 is a section of the game, and the prologue is a section of the game. So it's like, so there's 3 sections. They do not match the 3 acts of the of the story, right. But they are, but
they're connected. So in prologue, we're introduced to this character, Henry Gladstone, who has clearly been, and I don't think this is a spoiler. I think this is the premise of the game. He has been possessed by something, by a demon, and is doing terrible things. And in that prologue, your goal is to free yourself from this possession, from this demon. And that's when you kind of go about it. It'll give you like a little thing. It's like, you've got 20 minutes, which is not that long for like an exorcism. I just want to put that out there.
Yeah. You're I don't know.
That's funny to me. I'm just like, what? 15 minutes?
I failed. I failed at first. My first try, I failed. I don't know. Did you make it first try?
I failed. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
I failed. Which is good, because I think this game would be extremely short if you didn't have some fail states. Also, I think we like to fail sometimes just to see what happens. It's part of game mechanic. I want to see what happens. When I fail, does it put me right back? Do I have a second chance? Did I soft lock I hope not. I hope nobody's soft locking in this day and age.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's the first quote escape room, is you've got like these 20 minutes to free yourself. And while you're doing that, you're also getting little nuggets of the overall story. Like you find something that says a woman went missing, or you start to read stuff about rituals and like a cult and things of that nature. Now you have to tell me, because I found this transition really jarring.
Oh, me too. It took me a minute.
What happens after that prologue? Because like we said, you are in the prologue as Henry Gladstone. You are possessed. You are trying to free yourself. Mm-hmm. The second part of the game, you are not Henry anymore. You are free, allegedly.
So you can choose. So okay, if you fail the prologue, it'll ask you, do you want to restart and try to free yourself from this demon? Like, the demon takes you over, and it says like if you're setting up for this ritual, again, very tight time-wise. If you do, I think you can make maybe one mistake.
I can't do anything in 20 minutes, let alone free myself of a demon.
You can make maybe one mistake, and then if you make more than one mistake, you're going to fail.
Right.
So if you fail, you can continue. You can be like, all right, I will just say, let's continue with the story from here. Or you can try again and free Henry, yeah. Yeah, and then you can then move on from there. Then you cut to, I think it's a year later, and you are a different character.
And it took me a second to be like, oh, I'm a different character. I'm not Henry anymore. Yeah.
You're a different character, and you are the caretaker at this mansion on I guess some island.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It's like very Wicker Man. This kind of secluded island.
Yeah, folk horror-y
Yep.
stuff. There's like a ruined castle in the background. There's
I
like
was
it's
getting
very
some Hobbs Barrow vibes, man, because I think this is also England, right?
It's very northern England.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're the caretaker, and you get like there's like a bang at the door, and you don't open the door, and then they keep banging, and then you set your Steam Deck down and you go get a cup of coffee and you come back, and so they're still banging, and you're like, all right, I guess I gotta answer the door. So then you click on the door, and it is a guy who's dying.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, there's a cult coming, and they're going to kill everybody on the island, and they're going to raise the.
Well, he said that they already killed everybody on the island.
Oh,
unknowing
right, yes,
that
correct.
There were some survivors, actually. But yeah, a cult has come. They've already come to the island, and they're going to strike again to kill any remaining survivors.
They're going to raise the ancient Mesopotamian, I think they say Assyrian, which is, I guess, technically true. Also Babylonian, the god Marduk, which is very weird. It feels very much like, because again, you just played a character who is being taken over by a demon, and you're like, okay, so this isn't Christian mythology. This is
right
Babylonian, Assyrian, Mesopotamian mythology. And Marduk is just such a random pull.
It's pretty random. It sounds a little bit like Mordak from King's Quest V. Always comes back to King's Quest V. No, it is very random, but I'm going to say this. I think that about most.
Marduk?
I think that about most folk horror games, though. It's like, why this one? Why that one? Like, why are we fucking with this one? I don't really know.
A lot of times it has to do with the theme of that story, right? Like, it's like they're trying to resurrect some god that has something to do with the god is a metaphor for some flaw in mankind that the game is talking about. In this, it really just feels like they pulled a god out of the hat, because I don't know.
Showcase a lesser, underrated, undervalued god.
Like, Marduk was around for a very, very long time, so like he symbolizes a lot of different things, but none of them speak to the themes of this game. I don't know. I don't get it.
You're right. You're right.
There might be some interpretation of Marduk that people like. I know he's a very angry god. I believe wasn't it Marduk who like he killed a bunch of people because they were being too loud when he was trying to sleep? Or is that
that was just me. Sorry about that.
Or is that the war that they started with? I think maybe the gods previous to Marduk started a war with Marduk because he and his god friends were being too loud.
Hate when that happens. God.
Like, that's like the first story.
That's so funny.
That's the first god story ever told on the planet. It's like somebody was like, you're being too loud, let's have a war of gods.
Yeah, it's just about some old crotchety boomer who's like, it's too loud, turn down your music.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Anyway, it's been a long time since I've read Babylonian mythology, so I might be getting that slightly wrong. So don't feel like you need to correct us. Just
don't come for us, okay?
Just go read it out of your own interest and enjoy it yourself.
Yeah. Leave us alone.
But yeah, so they're trying to resurrect Marduk. And the first escape room basically is you have to set up a ritual and perform it correctly. Mm-hmm. This is you have to prepare for this mansion to get attacked by a cult. Yeah. And you have to have enough traps, enough weapons, enough blockades.
Gotta find the survivors because they can help you.
Yeah, enough allies that as they attack, you'll be able to survive.
Yeah.
which I think is a really interesting idea. Like, that's a really interesting setup for a series of puzzles, right?
Yeah.
A very clear goal, a very unique goal. Like, I don't know that that's ever been the goal of a puzzle I've played before.
Yeah, yeah.
And a really interesting like mechanic where later you get stormed by these guys, and each thing that you prepared will take out a number of them.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't take out enough of them, like it'll say like this many, oh, you locked the gate. Mm-hmm. You were able to, because you locked the gate and you have a gun, you were able to shoot this many.
Right.
Before they broke open the gate, there are this many left.
Yeah. Which was honestly not what I was expecting in terms of gameplay. I remember watching the trailer and just thinking it was going to be a horror point and click. It actually scared me because it's that first person thing. Some of the graphics and screenshots are pretty like harrowing. They're pretty frightening.
Yeah.
Or at least disturbing. So I was actually, I don't know, I was kind of pleasantly surprised there was more to it than that, because I think we're kind of in this era of experimental horror games like taking over. So I was actually kind of like, oh, there is another mechanic to this. And it's actually not as scary as the trailer, as I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be mildly frightening.
And I thought it was thrilling. Like I
sure.
think, and I think even having the time limit helped, because I feel like I'm rushing around trying to get ready, and like for the people that are coming for me, like it really did its job.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be a slow burn horror, more like maybe The Last Door, where there are very scary parts and they catch you off guard. I think because it was more thrilling, I was less scared, because now I'm on it. Right? Like I have 20 minutes to do a fucking exorcism. I can't be dawdling here. So I wonder if that just got my adrenaline up a little bit and I was just a little more alert and not afraid.
All right. So here's the question. Did you survive the attack in your first try?
No.
Me neither. I had everything.
Oh yeah? Did you have all the allies?
No, I was on my way to get my last ally.
Oh, okay.
And I ran out of time and I got ambushed and killed.
Yes, that can happen. I had watched a couple brief Let's Plays to see if somebody else did like different things. I didn't realize you could just let you don't have to find these survivors. I thought that was like part of it.
Right.
Like you gotta free these survivors.
You won't, man. All right. I don't want to. We'll get into spoilers in a second, but so let's talk about how we feel about it, and then we'll get into spoilers, and we can talk about what happens if you don't fulfill all the stuff, and we'll talk
there's
about
a few different endings of like various successes, I suppose.
Yes.
Yeah.
So before we get into that little spoiler section, overall thoughts. How did you feel?
I think that this is not quite my type of game.
Sure.
I think that because it was a little bit more logic puzzle heavy. I guess when I say logic puzzle, I'm more talking about like this is an escape room.
Yeah.
You do have to use logic. This is not multiple though there is inventory. That's not how I would describe this game.
Mm-hmm. And it's first person. You don't love that, but it's not a very lonely first person, I'll say.
It is not. It's not very lonely. There are a lot of things I liked about it. I liked the art style. I liked the disturbing scenes that were coming up. I really liked the character portraits.
Pixel art's very, very good pixel art.
It is good. Some of it's really simplified, but it's giving that, again, that folk horror bleak vibe that you get. I liked the point and clicked aspects of it. Mm-hmm. And I wanted there to be more of that. And I wanted to know more about the story, but that's really not the point of this game. This point is puzzle forward. It's not really story forward. So we're not going to get to know the cult members. We're not going to get to know why exactly they're doing the things that they are doing. We don't know much about Henry Gladstone and the weird things that he did throughout his life, or some of the other characters mentioned. Like, to me, this actually kind of reads as almost like a little horror vignette. Because it is very short, and there's like nothing wrong with that.
Well,
But I think I just want, for me personally, I like more story forward, point and click adventure games.
I'm gonna say, yeah, I think like this is one of the things about horror shorts and horror short stories is generally there's a less is more aspect to them. And I'm not sure that this achieves that, right? I don't know if less is more here. I feel like this game could have been twice as long with twice as much story, and it would have been better for it. Like, I think I wanted more puzzles, I wanted more sequences, and I wanted to know more about this island and the people on it. And I wanted to know more about the Gladstone family. I feel it feels a little. It felt a little underbaked, a little underdone.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the things that I did in it.
Yeah, me too. And I could even, like I said, I can even enjoy it as a little vignette. Mm-hmm. I can enjoy that. It's almost like a story from like an anthropology type of am I saying that right? Anthropology. No. Anthology. What am I even saying right now? Yes, from like a horror anthology or something. It's just a little like a short little vignette, and the tropes are there. You know,
I wish I felt that way more. I feel like it wasn't tight, and like it was short but not tight in my mind. Yeah. And that keeps it from feeling like a little horror short story to me. Again, it just feels fair. Like it feels like it's missing something.
No, I agree with you, because like I said, I wanted to know more about the story, but I also respect that maybe it's not about the story, maybe it is about this mechanic.
Yeah.
But then I wanted more from the mechanic. So I don't know. I did like it. I didn't dislike it.
I'll tell you
there's
this.
a lot of things I like about it.
It does something real fun.
It does,
it makes you get a wheelbarrow. It's like you can't carry that much stuff. You're carrying too much stuff. You need a wheelbarrow. Yeah. And it broke because there's a moment where I was like, ooh, here's how much do my pants weigh? But then they were like, you get a wheelbarrow. And it's like, all right, you saw me coming. You saw these guys saw us coming.
And there's just something really cool about the bleak nature of it, the graphic style and the earth tone colors that you see in folk horror, especially in these games. Very earthy, brown and green, earthy tones. And I really liked these little, almost like Hobbs Barrow-esque close-up shots. I don't know if this was like rotoscoped at all. It seems like maybe some of it was rotoscoped, but I really enjoyed how this game looked, and kind of the more disturbing little screenshots and close-ups you got of the characters. So, and did it remind you a little bit of Dreams in the Witch House?
It didn't. It reminded me a lot more of it reminded me like a sort of a cross between The Last Door and Hobbs Barrow.
Yeah, the vibes definitely. Some of the gameplay reminded me a little bit of Dreams in the Witch House, because I'm like spending time like doing these things that are supposed to help me. But yeah, it's very in tone. It's very Hobbs Barrow. That first prologue is very much Last Door.
And that the first person escape room pixel art thing reminded me of that game from 2024, The Abandoned Planet.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I wonder if there's ever going to have a sequel to that game.
I wonder if like
it ended on a cliffhanger, and I wonder if there. Okay, anyway, but I wonder if there will be a sequel to called Vacui.
I think it's kind of set up that way.
I would play it.
Yeah, I think there definitely could be multiple games in like a series like this. I wonder if I hyped it up, because you know how I feel about first person horror. They scare me immediately. I see screenshots and now I'm already afraid. And I wonder if I wanted it to be scarier than it was. Because I was like ready for it. I'm just like, oh man, I'm ready to be disturbed. And then I was like, oh, I'm not that scared actually. So I wonder if I fucked that up.
All right. So why don't we play whatever song we play now? Mm-hmm. Why don't we play it again just for a second. And guys, if you don't want any spoilers, come back when you hear the song again. All right. So you can, if you don't get all the people, I tried a bunch of different combinations of this.
Oh, cool.
Act 2. And I could not find a way to survive if you didn't get all of the survivors.
I think there is a way to survive if you don't, I could be wrong, if you don't get the nun.
Okay, all right. That makes sense
because I had gotten an ending where but unfortunately, like, if you don't get all the survivors, you don't get all the help you need, and thus people will die. And I think in that playthrough, you actually like end up a father figure. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh my god!
Because, yeah.
I have to play that again because because I
sure.
played a version where I didn't have any. I did all the traps, but I didn't have any survivors, and I died. And then I just had the father of the little boy, and I died.
Yeah.
And then, and in that one, I let the nun die, and I didn't. And then yeah, okay. So if I didn't try the configuration where I had the sword man but not the nun.
Yeah. And like, man, if it feels real shitty not saving the nun, by the way, because she is in a very precarious situation. I don't really want to spoil it because some of that is the shock value of finding that character. But man, I feel shitty for if you let the nun die.
Yeah, I was on my way to save the nun the first time I died. Okay, all right. So then why don't we move to the last act then? So the last act, a couple different things can happen, right? Like now you're trying to stop them. What you find out is the reason Henry Gladstone got taken over by a demon is because they tried to summon Marduk and they did a bad job.
Yeah. And it was like his own father.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they did a bad job and accidentally let a demon into his body instead of
Oopsie.
Marduk. So now they're trying to do it correctly. And I tried a couple configurations of this, but I didn't try all of them. What I want to know is what happens if you fail at purging the demon in the first act and then succeed in stopping, or in the prologue, and then succeed in stopping the ritual in the third act.
That I would like to know that too.
Does the demon then come and kill you?
I don't know.
The demon's still in Henry.
Right. Yeah, I'm not sure.
But the endings I did see, I saw the one where I let the god take the boy. That was really wild. He like starts floating in the air. It was really cool. I saw the one where I succeeded entirely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see. Yeah, you can. Obviously, that's the best case scenario.
And I saw the one where I saved. And in the one that I let the boy die, I left Henry tied up. I didn't free him.
Oh, okay.
And they just show you, while they're showing you all the ending clips, he's just there. They just show him still in chains.
Oh my god!
To just remind you, like, you didn't do this.
This poor man, though.
What endings did you see?
I didn't go through like you did. I figured you would do a little bit more, but I did get the success ending. Yeah. And I got this, and I would like to make a correction.
Okay.
There is an ending you can get where the kid, what's the kid's name? The kid that you are saving. I don't remember. Okay, well, there's a kid in this game, and he is meant to be like the next possessed, basically the next shell, and so we gotta save him. And we become allies with his father, and we try to reunite them. And in one of those playthroughs, like, his father dies, and you don't have anyone else, but if you have Henry with you, Henry will adopt the son.
That is cool.
Yeah, he's like, I will raise him as my own. I'm like,
I like that.
Yeah.
I kind of want to. I want to give that a try. I want to try a couple more endings.
I think that's why this is giving me such Dreams in the Witch House vibes, because we did the same thing. We were like, well, we got to see what happens when we do this. We got to get this ending. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Man, I like, they're taking some big swings in this game, and I like that. And that makes me respect it a little. You know what? I'll say, even though there's things about this game I wish were more fleshed out, like we were saying, I really respect this game.
Yeah, I do too.
I think it's doing some really, really interesting things. And I think this is like a team to keep our eyes on, I think.
Dionys?
Dionys is the publisher, and they've done a bunch of other, they seem to be like a big point and click.
They are.
Now.
Yeah, they are.
Like retro style point and clicks. But they did Watch Over Christmas.
They did, yeah. I wasn't going to say it, but they did.
But this developer, Liberty Games. Liberty Games, but without an I.
Okay.
Or an E. With no vowels. Liberty. Hopefully they release something else. I want to see more. I want to see them explore this idea of, again, like, what if you use the escape room to tell a story? I want to see more of that. And yeah.
Like I said, I do want to see it more fleshed out, and maybe that's because just that's generally the nature of cult stories. Is like it's usually way more fleshed out, and we learn about this cult. And I kept thinking of like Nightmare Frames, which also had like a cult in it, and I don't know. I wanted more. I just want more. That's all I'm asking for.
Yeah.
It's just
all
more.
we want is more.
All I want is like a whole lot more. So if you could just do that.
Speaking of Nightmare Frames, I started playing Dark Rites of Arkham today. Play that music. All right, well, I think that's it for us.
Yeah, we quit.
Now we'll be back probably.
Is that what you meant? No? Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad. I misread.
I think we might be back next week.
I hope so. I hope we'll be back. I think we're both pretty recharged. Like, we've had a lot going on.
But we are, we're stoked to play games. And this is the thing. Sometimes I get overwhelmed by the amount of games we have to play. And then I play a game. And I'm like, I fucking love these things. And
I know.
I want to play a bunch
Same.
more.
I know.
So, like, as soon as I stopped playing this, I started playing Dark Rites of Arkham, and I want to talk to you about it.
Yeah, you know what? I should play it too. I'll sit down with it and I'll play it because I love that company.
We're not committing for that to be our next episode, but it might be.
But it might be.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in this week. Thanks for listening to Save Your Game.
Thanks for listening to me talk about coffee for way too long. Thanks for humoring me.
This was kind of a rambly one, huh?
Yeah, it was.
That's fine.
That's me at my best when I'm just rambling.
Well, everybody, thanks for tuning in. You can always email us, mattandroses@gmail.com. You can find us at Save Your Game Podcast on Instagram or I don't know, wherever else you find podcasts. And subscribe, favorite us.
Smash that like button, fam.
Smash a like button. Be our fam.
Be our fam. It's getting very parasocial.
I don't know. Is there anything else we want to talk to? I can't think of anything. I don't know. How do we normally end these besides our final words?
Drink plenty of water. Get a lot of foliage in your diet. Roughage.
Eat vegetables. Visit a Wawa if you can.
Visit a Wawa.
Join our Discord.
It's always happened. We've never stopped the Discord. I am in there as frequently as I can be to talk to you guys.
And that just leaves one last thing to say. I believe.
Can I guess? I have a guess.
Okay, yeah, you get 3 guesses. Here we go.
Okay. Is it podcasts is dumb? Is it that?
Nope. That's not what I believe, and that's not what I think.
Okay, is it podcast is important?
Huh. Well, some are, I guess, but that's not really what I was gonna say.
God, I gotta nail it. I gotta nail it on this lesson.
You got one more try, or the cult will get you and eat you.
Oh my God, I have like 15 minutes. Is it podcast is art?
And art is suffer!
Nailed it.